How's it going, everyone? Parth with ATL JDM here to show off another one of our imports. Hey Tom and Robin, this video is for you. We're sitting in their 1993 custom ordered Rover Mini, and we're going to do a quick driving demonstration, and then we'll do a quick walk around, obviously. This is probably our 8th or 9th Mini, I think. I can't remember. I'd have to double check. I think it's 8th. Used to hate these cars when we first started getting them in. I did not care about them at all. And then we got one of our buyers' personal minis in, so I was able to like kind of let loose in that one, and I get it now. I understand why people like these cars. And really I mean, it shifts great, the clutch is great. I did have this car when I was in Japan, but it was still being serviced, so I couldn't test it, couldn't take pictures of it. It was still on a lift. So now it's ready, it's here to go, it's in the flesh. It's about to ship out to Texas to Tom and Robin. I'm super excited for them. And again, just like all the rest of our minis, this one is super clean. They all pretty much drive about the same, and you know, it's just another good mini. It did take us some time to find a good one, though. I won't lie there, because there were quite a few minis we looked at that just didn't fit the bill and were completely rusted out. So, you know, buyer beware. If you're trying to do it on your own, they do a really good job at hiding the rust at auction, unless you're like actually there checking it out underneath the car and all that stuff, you know. The only complaint I have about this car, well, actually two complaints, sorry, is going to be at about 3,000 RPM, the speedometer. So the speedometer, all this is glass, and for some reason at 3,000 RPM it'll just rattle, but then right after you get out of 3,000 RPM it just stops. So I'm not 100% sure what's causing that. This is the first Mini I've actually noticed that happening, so that is just one thing that I guess you got to just kind of deal with. I don't know if I know Tom and Robin have owned several Minis, so I'm not sure if that's a common thing or if that's something they can easily fix. But and then the other thing, try to drive past it so it's not muting me. But the other thing is Customs broke 2 pieces on the car, which I'm not happy about. Again, I've had a lot worse happen, so these casualties aren't that bad. On the back, ooh, I should have just gone. In the back seat, one of the seatbelt clips is broken off, which is a little frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. I can try to find a replacement piece. And then the fender mirror in the front left, it's like completely been detached from like this metal insert. This thing just, I don't know if it'll show the square, but it just ripped off of the actual mirror piece that I have in the back corner compartment area. And I didn't want to super glue it because that's kind of tacky, like I said, so we're gonna figure out a better way to take care of that. The other thing is back here, it's like the plastic thing. Is no bueno, and it was supposed to be attached up here, similar to the other side. That's the only reason why I know that. So I guess if I can even find that piece, we'll add that to the list. I mean, I didn't want to just super glue it on there and ship it out, you know, that'd be kind of tacky. So worst case scenario, I'll try to fix it. If not, if I can't fix it correctly, then I'll probably try to source that mirror out. I don't know if it's a factory or aftermarket mirror, but worst case scenario, I'll source that mirror out or get 2 more mirrors that match, you know, they're identical. Right there at 3,000, you can hear it. That's right under 60 miles per hour, so. But see, it goes right away. Other than that though, man, this thing drives great. Aside from some paint discoloration, I would put this up there and, you know, one of the better minis we've imported. Everything takes a little bit of time, but like I tell everyone, at the end of the day, it is worth the wait. Okay, we'll start by doing a quick little lap. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the wind. If it does kick in, great day to take pictures, but in just first glance, I mean, you can see the body is in really good condition. There is some paint fade that we'll go over right quick. It's mainly on the front, especially up here on the bonnet. You can see the decals are kind of going out because they're probably super old. Right here too. More of the fading I was talking about, the discoloration. See some on the fender as well. See some on the top over here as well, and I think in the back. Rest of the top looks good. It's just dust, no rust. That's great. A little bit of surface rust on this side back here, but very, very minor. You can see a huge discoloration on the rear fender, and then you can see just little scrapes, old stickers. There's one dent right underneath the passenger side door handle. This one kind of looks like a different shade of green, so it could have been repainted in Japan. That is pretty common for some of these cars. I know that Tom and Robin have plans for this one. They said they haven't owned a Mini in quite some time, so I'm sure it's going to be looking really good once it gets out to Texas. Surface rust right there. I don't know what that is, but probably maybe you buff it out. It doesn't look like it's paint or anything. It just looks, I detailed it, but obviously not well enough. It's got the same thing back here too. But other than that, I mean, the car, aside from some cosmetics, again, that's kind of something we expect when we get these cars over here, especially due to the age. I don't know if these are original Watanabes. It looks like these are Mini Cooper wheels though, so that's pretty cool. We'll look at the rear real quick and then look inside. So in the back, pretty basic stuff. You've got your tire changing equipment. Got a battery. It's a little dusty back here. It did rain last night, so there might be a minor leak back here, it looks like. Very minor. And just dusty spare tire. It's probably a junk or old spare tire you might want to get replaced. I'll have to check the date when I get back home. Let's check out the inside though. Aside from my little shoes being a little dirty getting in and out, the inside is quite nice. You do have leather seats, which is nice. Rear seat's very nice as well. Doesn't really look like anyone's sat in it. Well, someone's definitely been sitting in the driver's seat of this car, but not so much the passenger seat. You can see a little bit of wear and tear in the seat in that corner as well. Check out the other side. This is the other seat, other side. This is where your AC is. I'm not sure if this is a factory installed AC. I can't remember, but most of the time the air conditioning controls are up here for most Minis, so I don't know if it's just the year. I'd have to double check on that. But headliner's in good condition as well. Doesn't really look like this car has been smoked in, so that's another good thing. Well taken care of. We're sitting at 50,402 kilometers. This does only have a 5-digit odometer, so could have rolled over, but that 5 would be a little more, I guess, skewed, I don't know. But we did verify the miles in Japan, so it is sitting at about 33,000 miles. Not bad. You don't have a horn, which is weird. I wouldn't doubt it if the original owner, before running it through auction, snagged the aftermarket steering wheel and just put in whatever he had. This is your tack. I was going to open the hood from there, but you don't do that in Minis. Pop this up. Okay, so Robin and Tom, if you made it this far, I want to let you know that when I had the VIN verification done for this, I had to get it done 2 separate occasions because the first time me and 4 other cops couldn't find the VIN number on this car. Most typical places are on this side of the firewall. Sometimes they're up here if there's not an electronic spaghetti of wires. And most of the time, actually, most of the Minis I've gotten in, I can't talk this morning, are in the rear, in the trunk. This is actually your original British VIN number, so that doesn't match up. So if you're wondering where the VIN plate is, it is right back here. And I don't know if the camera is gonna pick any of it up. Try to zoom in a little bit. There's not enough light, you need a flashlight, but it shows the beginning of the chassis number. So, whenever you need to look for the VIN, that is where it is. Aside from that though, engine bay is extremely dusty, but very well serviced and running good. Been driving it around town. Like I said, you break people's necks, they immediately just scream Mr. Bean at you. And they're fun cars to drive. Like I said, they grew on me. I didn't really like them because I guess wasn't used to them, and then like I said, once we started getting orders for them, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to suck this up. And then once you go sideways in the parking lot in one, they win your heart over, in my opinion. Can I not turn this on? Let's try this. It's like locked. Oh, there we go. Didn't try hard enough. Very smooth, just a solid, good running Mini. This is a 1.3 liter, by the way. That was a specification that they wanted, and a 4-speed. Most of them are 4-speed anyways, so I'm only gonna import an automatic one upon request. Just FYI to anyone watching this video. I have had an automatic one, by the way, too. They actually don't drive as bad as people give them out to be. But this is going to be it. Tom and Robin, I hope you're excited. Your car is on the way. I appreciate your patience throughout the process, and if anyone else is interested in the process, please feel free to reach out. I've got some links in the bio to redirect you to some pages and videos that'll explain the process more in depth. But this is the end result, getting exactly what you want. But until next time, we'll see y'all, and thank you.